turtle. I'm a tortoise. So when choosing a tortoise, we decided on 3 criteria. One is we wanted to avoid shipping, mainly because it's winter. Number 2, we wanted to go with a tortoise that was within our price range. Our price range at that time was roughly $400. And personality. Personality, we wanted a tortoise that was pretty active, a tortoise that would eventually like to be petted and have their shells rubbed and scratched. And the last criteria was their size and care. We did not want to get a tortoise that can get as big as an Aldabra or even a sulcata. We came across a local breeder who was selling leopard tortoises, hatchlings, and we acquired 5 of them, and we traded our North American wood turtles. We traded our North American wood turtles because we want to focus mostly on our other breeding projects, the spotted turtle, the albino red ear sliders, and of course our diamondback terrapins. When choosing an enclosure, we went with this 50-gallon Sterilite container that was pretty clear. We went with this container specifically to save money and to be able to enjoy seeing the tortoises from a frontal view, or mostly. Baby tortoises require enclosed spaces to keep their humidity and heat in. So having our tortoise enclosure and the amount of space we needed, we decided to make our tortoise enclosure suited to our needs. So here I am drawing my idea of building a lamp rack out of wood, which I'm currently drawing to the necessary specifications and getting a rough estimate of what I wanted my rack to look like. I'm just shading in the area, or the wood, essentially trying to show that that's the wood, and then there's gonna be a support beam that goes in between the 4 pieces of wood, and that middle piece is where my lamps were going to hang off of, essentially. In the middle of that, and that's essentially the lid of the enclosure, like a top-down view. So overall, it looked pretty good. So I finished measuring, and here I am trying to cut. Oh, that's a snug fit. No! It's too big! No! I'm just gonna cut a tiny sliver off this. putting the last finishing touches here on this board here, or this framing. You guys can see all the work I've done so far, and it's a perfect fit. That pretty cool. So the reason I built this is I'm going to cut this lid in half, attach hinges so I can have access from this side, and then I can mount my lamps onto this wood here. And this I am going to be cutting out holes in this lid, essentially for the lamps to sit in. So it's gonna be pretty cool, hopefully. Hacksaw. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single like and view and comment I receive on my videos. To see part 2 and part 3, go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to see more content like this. I am working more and more towards uploading quality content for you guys. So thank you so much for supporting us.
Project Turtle
has disconnected.